Welcome to K-Tech Information Systems. Our product is Legal Matterpoint, or LMP. In this segment, we will talk about merge docs. I have to tell you, I think the merge documents are one of my favorite features for LMP. I was really excited when we were putting this together. It saves so much time, it's easy, it's intuitive, makes it a snap to convert your practice forms into usable merge documents. Even I could do it, and that's saying a lot. So you can save tons of time and money using the merge docs features. It exposes both system data elements, any system data that's in LMP as you have it installed, in addition to custom data elements that you define when you're creating your intake questionnaires for all of the matter types that pertain to your practice. My thought was, and it's come true, is why not make your client key in the data rather than you and your staff keying in the data? It really makes a ton of sense, and it leverages the client portal, which we'll talk about in the My Matters video segment. So in this segment, I use an example, a pretty simple example of a general warranty deed in illustrating how to put together a merge doc. I use Microsoft Word in my office, as I'm sure many of you do. If you consider the data necessary to put together a general warranty deed, all you have to do is take those data elements, as I'm showing you here, and put them into the correct format that LMP recognizes to merge the data. If you look there, it's a $, open brace, the data element name, and a close brace. So then you simply take those data elements and embed them in your practice form. Here's my form for a general warranty deed, and as you can see, I just took those data elements as I identified, put them in the merge document, and then save my document template. The idea being that LMP, when it creates the merge document, will merge data from the system into the practice form, and voila, you have a general warranty deed with the client-specific data. One thing to keep in mind as you create your merge documents is don't sacrifice the good for the perfect. Now, I'm pretty picky about my pleading and practice forms, but what I mean by that is there's not just one way to put together a practice form. You can make it much more efficient, yet retain its character as legally sufficient and aesthetically pleasing for your client. But just take some care to make sure it's set up correctly. Take the time to make the document as streamlined and efficient as you can, and it'll pay dividends as you get into using that form in practice. And you'll find that you revamp pretty much all of your practice forms in this way. Once you have your merge document template set up, then you can log into LMP and upload it and cause it to interface with the system. You can certainly have some merge documents that don't pertain to a particular matter and that only interface with data elements that are present in the system outside of the matter, but in many instances the merge document will pertain to a matter type. So the general warranty deed needs a category in the services. The services are basically your practice areas. So the main category is real estate, and the subcategory is general warranty deed. So once you create your category for that particular service or practice type, then you would go ahead and continue on in the process. By setting up your intake questionnaire. When you set up your questionnaire, essentially what you're trying to do is pair the questionnaire item with the item that corresponds to a data element on your merge document. You'll notice there that you have a variety of different data types when you're creating the questionnaire item. You can select whether it's a required element or not. You give it the name. Here it's probably just as easy to match it to the data element in your merge document. Keep in mind you're creating this questionnaire so that your staff, or preferably your client, can insert the data element. The completed questionnaire looks like that. At this point then you would name the template in the system, browse to your desktop, find the document template that you just created, select it. Here it's the general warranty deed that I set up with the merged data elements. Upload it, and then you will want to here I'm going to illustrate that if you don't choose the matter category, you're not going to see the questionnaire data points, but you will see that you have access, as I said, to all of the other system data here. Client information, matter information, billing items, trust transaction, notes, events, just a variety of different pieces of data that don't pertain to a particular matter. Now, if you actually go up to the matter category, you'll find that you can select general warranty deed, and that questionnaire is now available. So once you select questionnaire as the data type, now the values that are embedded in that questionnaire are available, and you can map those to the corresponding merge fields there in the document. Pretty slick, huh? So now, essentially, you can have your client input the data. You can verify it, certainly, but the information that you've defined that you're gathering from your client is mapped to the data fields in your merge document. Very powerful. You roll your own, you create it like you want it, and adapt it to your practice. And that's pretty much it on that, mapping the data elements. Now, you can go into the particular matter. You see that the data elements in the questionnaire are completed, which is, you might assume either you could do it or your client could do it. You choose the template that you want the data to go into. You hit load, and essentially what that does is it merges the data from LMP into your Microsoft Word practice form, and it's that simple. And then the document comes up fully generated. You can tweak it, hone it, polish it, or whatever to make it perfect like you want, but otherwise look at the time that saves in creating that general warranty deed. So that's a overview of the merge docs. If you like what you saw during this segment, please follow these simple instructions to start your free trial. Thank you for considering Legal Matterpoint.